And we're back here, mode episode. I don't even remember what episode numbers that we're on anymore.
I think we're in the 40s, bro.
I think we're legit probably in the 40s at this
I'll say
point.
49.
Oh, if we get to 50, once we get to 50, we gotta do something big
Party.
on 50, like a live. You know what? I've been wanting to do a live. What do you call those? Reaction and everything, or live? Not live episode. We gotta do something like that on 50. It's coming soon and everything. So keep liking, hit subscribing, tell everybody. Hey, have you guys ever seen movies that are so bad they're good? We have. We're gonna talk about them. We have not talked about this list. It may be controversial at all.
This is off the top.
This is literally off rip. There's some pretty trash movies out there, so we're gonna speak on it, and we'll see if they're bad or good, or if we disagree, we fight on it. All right.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. You guys know how it is. Comment too. We like to hear what you guys think.
We want to know. Hit that little bell and everything. All right. 2008 Hancock. Will Smith, Charlize Theron. So bad or so bad it's good. Remember that one?
Is that the only two options? It's either bad or so bad it's good?
You know what? Or nah, it's a good movie.
Oh, I thought you'd be sharing screen too.
Oh, my bad.
I liked Hancock.
I think I saw it once, and
I mean, it's not good. But
I didn't hate it, but I wasn't looking for I wasn't looking for the best anyway. So I just did my thing as far as it, but I didn't hate on it. Let's see. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah, I don't think it did. You know, it had two good actors. You know, Charlize Theron, Will Smith at the time. It's not a bad movie. It's just you know, I know it's based off a comic book. If anything, okay.
Are these so bad it's good? This is the whole list.
This is the whole list.
Oh, okay. I never saw the Ghost Rider movies.
I don't think I have either. I heard they're pretty trash, but
I didn't hear that.
In Blade Trinity.
So I haven't seen the Blade movies either, but I heard Trinity was the worst.
It's definitely the worst out of the three. That I can confirm. Blade 1 was so good, at least at the time, because I think that was the first. That was one of the first, as far as like the early 2000s. At the time, I think it was like 2000, 2001.
Yeesh.
And and I think I was in. I think I was in 9th grade.
I think you're sharing like our screen.
That's right. I should not do that and everything. So it's throwing us off. So yeah, I think at the time I thought it was the first one was great, and that's when Wesley Snipes was the stinking man, and he's actually still really cool. I'm trying to hate on him, but
there's only going to be one Blade.
It's going to be one Blade, and so when I saw this later on TV, you know, I don't think I hated it, but you know, I'm not going to say it's good. But they do say it's the worst out of the three. But okay, this I can wholeheartedly say: Batman and Robin.
Is this the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
It is.
Listen, everyone.
Yep.
That's not the Two-Face? Oh yeah, it's Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, Mr. Freeze. Batman Forever is Two-Face.
Listen, I'll fight anybody and everybody who does not like this movie. Me and my sister used to watch this junk all the time, bro.
Dude, that movie was.
Hey, cool party. Everybody, chill.
Dude, and you could tell.
I'll fight everybody. Freeze it, hell, Batman.
You could tell they're just having like a fun time.
It's campy.
Yeah, and they knew at some point they knew that it was, and between the Batman ice skates, the Batman credit card,
the Bat nipples,
the Batman credit card, they just knew. You know what? We've gone this far. Let's just go all the way.
Yeah, let them have some fun.
Yeah, so I'll say so bad it's good, but it's fun. Okay.
Morbius, so bad it's good, bro.
I never saw it.
What? Really? Nah. I'm actually surprised that I saw that one.
I'm kind of surprised you saw it too. You see this in theaters?
No. No. No, I forgot how I saw it. I don't remember when.
No,
I
I was
think
crazy.
I watched it because I heard how bad it was, and I was like, I gotta see this, man.
Yeah, no,
It's
I
Morbin time, bro.
it's Morbin time. It's a Morbin time.
But
I mean,
you know
Jared
what?
Leto.
It
Hmm,
has the same action sequences of as Batman Begins, where
okay,
one of those, if you literally not even fully blink, if you have blink, you're gonna miss all the action.
yeah, that was Batman. Just a lot of jump cuts and everything.
Yeah, it
Right on
was
the impact. Yeah, that is
a
definitely
lot.
Batman Begins. All right, this
Daredevil was
Daredevil.
good.
Daredevil was good. I feel bad. I think this is like when I feel like this when Ben Affleck was like I don't remember. I think he was he on a good run? I don't remember at this point anymore.
He had to be, yeah. Because well, when did
I mean, Armageddon
um
was 99. I'm trying to think what's after that.
2003? I think this was like kind of towards the end,
Okay, end
and
of his
then
run.
he started popping back up a little bit later when he was older.
Right, right, right. Then I don't know. It's Michael Clark Duncan, man. He was a pretty good, kingpin, I guess. Colin Farrell as Bullseye. You had some good
Bullseye.
guys in
He
there.
was throwing the
So
paper clips.
yeah, he killed someone with a peanut and everything too. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Anything on that? I know it's
I just heard a review about this one the other day. How it was just like it wasn't good. Um, I didn't hate it, but
yeah,
I was so unfamiliar with
the comic book.
yeah, I was heavily. I didn't even know it was a comic book
Yeah,
for a long
yeah,
time.
yeah. I knew at the
Um,
time, but I didn't ever read it.
I watched it because I mean, it was 2003, so
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
seeing a CGI Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the Invisible Man,
yeah.
the concept was kind of cool, but I don't know.
I know it sort of bombed. Spawn, I remember. I was just thinking about this movie today. That movie was just trash.
Yeah, I never saw it.
Oh no, it was trash. Uh, who was it? Michael J.
Michael J.
White.
White. Yep.
Yeah. Fun fact: my uncle knows Michael J. White. And he's every bit as jacked as he is in real in fake life.
I
But
believe it.
yeah. Oh, this is
Madam
your
Web.
movie. This is you. This is all
So
you.
horrible. It's horrible. February 14th? Really? It's been a year?
Then we yeah, because we reviewed this with
Oh, jeez.
Brian when we first had Brian on Comic Breakdown. Shout outs to Brian. We talked about
You
this a
know,
little bit.
you know what I just heard recently that makes me feel old?
Mm,
Michael, what's his, Will Smith smacking Chris Rock was almost pretty much like 3 years ago.
was it really? Dang, I remember seeing that and I wasn't sure if it was real.
It was pretty much 3 years ago, bro.
That makes me kind of
Like,
sad.
what?
That makes me kind of
Judge
sad.
Dredd. I
Judge
never watched the
Dredd.
original. I had watched the remake.
Original 1995. Yeah, sure was. I was living in Bridgeport. I mean, Sylvester Stallone. This movie was
I am the law.
yeah, it was corny. And I'll put it in the same category as Batman and Robin, where it kind of knew that you had to sort of lean into it after a while. They got the costumes 100% correct, and they great acting because he does look like Judge Dredd. But yeah, and this is that weird time where like this is the mid '90s, so
Right.
they're doing that in video game movies, and they're all going to be campy and bad. So it probably just filled its role during that time. So let me move on to the next. I
What
know.
the?
Yeah, okay, we already did Spawn. We already did
So this one.
okay. This was a bad movie.
You didn't like The Last Stand, huh?
I'm a you know me and X-Men. I
Yeah.
love the X-Men. X-Men has like the most controversial history with movies where it's like up and down, up and down, up and down. This was we can't get it right when it comes to the Dark Phoenix. We just can't get it right.
And
And
they rely on Dark Phoenix for everything.
yeah, when we did it the second time, called Dark Phoenix, and that was bad too. But no, this movie was not it. It was
Jay.
not good. I don't know. I will stand. And again, great cast. Kelsey Grammer was Beast, one of my favorite. characters of all time. It was just rough from the beginning.
When
Juggernaut.
they at that
Ugh.
point when they killed Xavier, we were like, oh snap. We
Yeah.
all were
Oh
like,
yeah.
oh snap.
Yeah. It was over. Like, oh, and then he's, you know, not dead at all. So I don't know, man. I want to rewatch these X-Men movies. I'm not sure if I'll do this one, but it was trash. And we go, Batman
I just
Forever.
watched this one. I thought they did good for what it was supposed to be. I
I,
mean, it
I
can't
thought it was good.
for campiness.
Yeah, I
Every
thought it was
every
good.
yeah, everything in Two Face's house was literally split down the middle.
Yeah,
Strangely enough, you had Drew Barrymore
yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. She was like played one of the Two Face
played
girls.
the good one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, the twins. But I thought Val Kilmer was a pretty good. Yeah, I
I
thought
like
Val
Val
Kilmer was pretty
Kilmer.
good. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
thinking about it. Poor Val Kilmer, he had a tough life after. But Jim
yeah.
Carrey is Riddler. I mean, I guess. I mean,
For how Riddler was back then, perfect.
probably, yeah. So and
Yeah.
and Two Face is great. Freaking Tommy Lee Jones
Yep.
and everything. So all right, so I'm not gonna say it. I'll say it's so bad it's good, but it was fun. All right. Uh,
I'd
I don't know.
rather skip it
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that's a whole
It's a
that's a
whole.
whole discussion and a half, bro.
I think people are
Especially
gonna be
with this
split.
third one.
Yeah, I
And the
love
second
Tom.
one, ugh, I'd
I,
arguably say the third one was worse than the second one.
I love Tom Hardy. I love him,
I
and
hated his Eddie Brock,
yes,
and I don't understand why no one else did.
yeah. I mean, everyone loved the buddy cop sort of deal. Um,
But Eddie Brock was like he was
he was
like
a
a
jerk.
weirdo, bro. He's like, yeah, what am
Yeah,
I supposed to do? Gah!
yeah.
And he's like that throughout all like three movies, where it's just like he's not even acting like
Not and not
himself.
not the Eddie that we know.
No, it's just like he
No.
usually has a little bit more like oomph to him.
Yeah, this didn't work for me, and I love Tom Hardy. Um, he's great in Warrior. He was great, obviously, as Bane. He's got a lot of
Legendary
legendary. Yeah,
or
he's got
Legends, whatever it is.
a lot of movies, but
This wasn't.
Inception. This wasn't it. So
Yeah.
I'll say it was just bad. And another one.
Uh,
There's
Not even the outfit could save her.
no, this was rough, man. Uh
Benjamin Bratt. Why?
Benjamin Bratt, man, he's a great actor. Um, uh
No comment, bro.
I don't know. I mean, she admitted, I think at the time, it's because she needed the money. Um, so
Worst reviewed films of all time.
this is rough. It's one of the worst received. Wow, one of the worst received films of all time. Period. So not even so it just goes beyond superhero movies as well. Yeah, I mean, in real life, I don't know any Catwoman villains. Period. As far as
I
comic
couldn't name
books,
him.
I couldn't name one.
She fought a cosmetic mogul.
Right. I forgot what she wanted to do. Like,
He wanted makeup to live forever or something like that.
yeah,
I
it,
don't
it,
know.
it was rough. CGI was, oh, God, man, that
Everything
was
hurt.
tough. See, Mystery Men? I haven't seen this movie
I
since I was
haven't, but
eight.
I just saw the trailer the other day and I was like having like slight nostalgia because I never saw it. But I
Yeah,
remember as a kid seeing the trailer all over the place.
I did. Yeah, I remember too. I mean, again, look at this cast, man. The Ben Stiller, is that Jeannie Garofalo, Kel Mitchell, Pee Wee Herman? Forget it. I'm forgetting you,
I
buddy,
forget his name.
and I see him in everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe it's just something that doesn't get talked about enough. If anything. Nope, that's not it. Okay, I think this is fun.
I liked the first Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
I mean, there's
I,
only two, but
yeah, I think this is fun. Um,
he was a good Doctor Doom, bro.
he was a great Doctor Doom, man.
Yeah,
Like
he was a good villain.
again, great. I mean, Chris Evans pre Cat. Yeah, they chose the cast right at the time,
Yeah.
and they really did. And I think they kind of knew it was a fun movie and didn't take itself serious.
No.
So I kind of feeling it. I mean, Can I say the same about the second one? I don't know, but I don't like the Cloud Galactus, but maybe we'll get something different in this new movie. But
Well, it looked like you're actually getting Galactus in this one. They had the whole
yeah,
shadow head thing, like he's actually
yes,
in it.
yeah. So I'm
Um,
feeling that.
like I didn't like the Cloud Galactus either.
Hmm.
For the second one, but like the Silver Surfer was fire, bro.
That chasing was dope. Yeah,
Yeah, the chase scene, we were all tweaking when we saw him
yeah,
grab Human Torch and
yeah,
bring him into space and throw him. We were like, "Oh,
yeah.
snap!"
That was tight. I mean, and I think it was
Ah, man.
Lawrence Fishburne at the time as the voice actor.
Lawrence Fish Paste.
Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne, right? Did Batman or
Lawrence Fish
Robin?
Sticks.
Oh, there it is.
Better than
No,
the third. I'll tell you that.
ah man. I mean, like
Better than the
what's
third.
I
Directed by
mean,
Andy Serkis. How dare you?
Woody Harrelson. He's again another generation actor. I mean, that guy. He was I mean, I guess look wise, perfect as Carnage slash Cletus Cassidy. Just have he always looks like a psycho anyway. Woody Harrelson, at least to me.
Yeah.
So, and Andy Serkis, he's so amazing actor. Uh, I guess this is like I almost feel like this is the wrong movie for him to direct.
It
Um,
was bad because then half of it was, Venom and Eddie breaking up.
yeah,
And then, Venom's trying to do his own thing and party and talk about how much he hates Eddie. And now I can do my own thing and I don't
yeah,
need Eddie anymore. Blah, 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 blah.
yeah,
Like, it wasn't. I mean, you had Carnage.
yeah, yeah. It
Honestly,
just
and as bad as this one is, I will honestly say I felt the third one was worse.
dang shots fired. I didn't see it, but I'm not
Yo,
hating.
I felt the third one was worse. And whoever wants to argue with me, we can talk about the freaking scientists that become all the Venoms at the end. All the cool
Yeah,
scientists that nobody cares about throughout the entire film.
yeah,
Dr. Mulligan, we don't care about his dumb looking Winnie the Pooh chilling in the corner. Oh,
yeah,
oh, they're coming. Like
yeah.
it's so
It, I mean, and I know Null didn't do much of anything,
oh,
and I'm kind of surprised they used him
bro.
because he's newer, as a character,
This is
2017.
this is no the whole time.
Yeah,
The whole time.
the Codex.
The whole time.
Yeah, just
And I'm just like, yo, a whole heck of a lot of exposition.
yeah,
People like you gotta know who you're dealing with when you're making these
yeah.
movies. And to bring Noel
Too
in and the
new,
final film,
way too new
bro,
of a character. You
people
can't.
do not know Noel like that.
No, even like I mean, again, he's 2000. King in Black was like 2000. He was right before COVID, 2018, 19, or something like that.
Yeah,
So
it's new, bro. And no one's gonna understand no one's gonna understand like how come this human looking dude
yeah,
made the Venoms and the Venoms escaped, but
yeah,
also they were trying to go back to the home planet and now he doesn't even have Venoms anymore. He's got these monster things that are like chainsaws on the inside and
yeah. Nah, it didn't work.
it's
No, didn't work for me.
I
All
hated
right,
it.
our last round. Green Lantern. Dude, I
People
got to
hate
give
on
this.
Green Lantern, man.
Oh, I seriously think. I think that I think DC hates Green Lantern in a lot of ways. I got to give this movie another watch. It's on my Prime or Netflix or something.
I mean, what's gonna suck because if I say that I didn't absolutely purely hate Green Lantern, then it's gonna
Yeah.
throw all my credibility out the window, bro.
Yeah, man. Again, I guess a little bit of potential. I mean, his suit looked dope. His suit
I thought
definitely
his
looked
suit
dope.
looked good.
His,
People
his
were
suit
talking
looked tight.
about it's all CGI. Well,
Hey,
everything
look,
is.
what do you expect? This is 2011. Dang, I had no idea. Um, it was
It's
a good.
it's not the worst
No,
superhero movie out there
no,
though.
no. We've gotten worse. We've gotten worse. All right, I already did Catwoman. This is one of the
Uh,
worst. This was one of
that
the
one
worst.
hurt.
Yeah,
I
and
remember
this
seeing
is,
that.
dude. This is rough.
I remember going to the theaters right after the meeting. It was late,
Yeah,
and I'm watching it. I'm just like, what? And you know what? Like, it was bad. Um, but I didn't like mind how bad it was because I like
yeah,
the actors.
Yeah. Oh,
Like
the
I
actors were
liked Miles
great.
Teller. I like Michael
Miles
B.
Teller.
Jordan.
Yeah. No, it was
I forget her
fantastic.
name all the time.
I do too. I was just thinking about
Uh,
her.
Mara, Jade, not Jade Mara, because
Something
Jade
like that.
Mara is pretty sure that's Luke Skywalker's daughter.
Maybe.
Um, but like I like the actors, so like I watched the movie,
Yeah.
but it's when they got to the last fight with Doctor Doom. I
Dude,
thought
that. Oh, go
I
for it.
thought Doctor Doom was dope, but he
Hmm.
wasn't Doctor Doom.
Yes, I agree with that.
He's blown up. He had that power. He's blowing up people's heads and he's
Yeah.
manipulating stuff. I was like, okay, this is a cool villain, but this is definitely not Doctor Doom.
Yeah. The movie changed. It went from like a movie, a superhero movie, then it at some point turned into a sci-fi movie, then at some point it turned into a horror movie.
Yeah, like a slight horror type vibe because he's walking
Yeah.
down, he's blowing up their heads, and I'm just like, yo, this is
Yeah.
PG-13, but they're showing them blowing up.
Yeah.
But
This.
the fight
Mhm.
at the end, I was like, it was so bad that I didn't actually know it ended until the credits started rolling.
Yeah, when they said
I was like,
Fantastic Four, yeah, it was
they
rough.
uppercutted him, and then he went through the thing. And what was he doing with the thing? He was bringing up the three pillars. What was he doing with that?
I
Support the
don't
ring?
remember. It just did,
It
man.
was weird.
My dad lost his mind when he found out that and Michael B. Jordan's black, Sue Storm's white, and they're because they're for some reason forced into being adopted or whatever the story. It just didn't
Yeah,
make it. Just
adopted.
was adopted. It didn't work, man. So and
Yeah. Kate
the
Mara.
Keith Mara. Oh,
Deal.
I was just telling my son about this movie. This is when the Shack attack.
Shack
It,
Attack.
this was Steel, this was Kazam, and then Shaq for
Kazam, there it is.
I am Kazam. Yeah, and based on the DC superhero
I was
Steel.
gonna off of Steel, Superman's
Yes.
guy.
Yep, John Iron.
Yeah.
Did you see this movie?
I didn't, but like I was always
Oh,
curious because I was like
oh,
Steel with the hammer. I was like, but why would they make a superhero like a Superman
you
dude?
will you will come over and Sean and Ashley and Shannara and we will watch this movie.
I'll cut my eyeballs out.
You,
Next,
I will put away the sharp
I know
objects.
which one that is. That's Quest for
That's
Peace.
Quest for Peace. My dad be hating on this movie.
Yeah, I mean it's not good.
No, it's not good at all.
It was all down. It was
It's
all
not good.
downhill from when he started fighting Zod. When he fought
Yeah,
Zod, that was the best movie.
that was peak. Richard Pryor in this as well and everything. This
Kneel
movie
before Zod.
this movie felt like a random issue, like a filler issue of Superman.
Yeah.
Almost, it just let me wait till the next story arc, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Well, Elektra.
I
Yeah,
only
this was
watched like the first half hour, then I was done with it.
nope. That's pretty much all you needed. We'll move on. Did you see Spirit?
I watched the first 20 minutes and I was done with it.
Didn't see it either. Howard the
Horrible.
Duck. I did.
I did not ever want to watch that.
Howard the Duck. We are your league.
Talked about those.
Yep, Daredevil. Okay, I just watched this a few weeks ago. As a just cause it. No, it wasn't good.
It wasn't good, but it really wasn't that horrible. I see it right there. They said it's oddly enjoyable. And I'll give it that. It's like it's not bad ish. It's not as bad as you think. Like you can watch it. You can sit there and watch it.
Yeah, there's just something about it for me. I don't know
didn't
what.
mind it, but
I guess I prefer the original, the one I grew up on as far as the movie. I was hype on,
definitely
but
Goldar. Yeah,
that was a Goldar. No,
I didn't mind it though.
on. Okay, and finally, this movie. I
Is
guess
that
it
the
depends.
Snyder cut? That's regular.
That was my next point.
That's
It
regular
depends
theatrical.
it depends what we're talking about.
Yeah,
Snyder Cut was
2017.
Snyder Cut was godlike.
Yeah,
This was a completely different movie.
I've watched the Snyder cut so many times. I forgot what this one's all about.
Oh yeah, and I think it has a different plot just by, because how much they cut. Oh,
Snyder cut.
all day. Yeah, this was this was a missed opportunity, and I always say that you can tell that they were scared, of Guardians because they I think I remember the first trailer and even Suicide Squad. The theme song was just something dark and gritty. Then Guardians 1 came out. And Guardians 1 is when it was as far as the soundtrack. Justice League trailer and then Suicide trailer came out. They changed the whole feel of it. So, they just got poop scared of that. So, I don't know. That's so bad. It's good. It's fun. At the end of the day, as long as we have fun, we don't waste our money. Oh my goodness! Okay, I thought I hit pause recording. I got scared. Okay, my bad. That's gonna.
Remember that one time I didn't record?
Yo, we had to run that past again. And we're not doing that this time. It's late. So no. Well, any death battle ideas today? I didn't think about this one.
We had a list.
I wish I had my list.
We did have a list.
Trying to think what's been out. Anything that I've seen that's been out. But you know what? Nope, I got nothing.
You know what? This is actually a perfect opportunity. So you as the viewer, why don't you put a suggestion for our next death battle? We'll use that in the next video. We'll gather all of them and then we'll use that as the winner will be our next death battle. You get to decide.
You get to decide. Don't subscribe. You know what? Hit that little heart bell notification. Helps us on the YouTube algorithm. We're trying to get up there. We're this close. We're getting fairly close as far as these watchable hours. So help a brother out. Help a couple brothers out and everything, right? So we'll holla at you, boy. We love you guys. We will catch you guys down the road. Peace.